morning.
Guys, it's a crisp 2 degrees outside.
Winter is here, coming.
Guys, I'll just say this real quick. Our last title was very
sarcastic.
And, oh, shoot,
baby.
Hold on, people.
Hang on, guys.
Uh-oh. We doing things here. It was very sarcastic. And some of y'all got a little upset, saying, we told you winter was coming.
Well, no, they told Jared. Jared didn't tell us.
Yeah, so...
how were we supposed to know?
Guys, we were just...
we're just kidding.
We were just being silly gooses with the last title. We got some new coffee here. We won't tell you exactly what it is. I filmed... Do you not like it? Are you okay?
I don't think I like it. It's cold now.
I feel my baby waking straight up when I made coffee this morning.
Yeah, he made a fire and made coffee this morning.
I did.
Is yours not cold?
It's a little cold. Well, yeah. You stayed in bed for 45 minutes. If I put it in the microwave, I gotta turn the heat off.
That'll be alright.
But, yeah. Appreciate everyone that was watching the Crocker video. Mm-hmm. Pretty pumped with how sheetrock it's just going. Someone actually commented. See, I need to go back and just find old screenshots at the off-grid property. Oh. About sheetrock.
So, yeah, that's what, on that off-grid property, the shed...
Technically, this is off-grid property.
The OG.
Yeah.
I guess we just call that off-grid property.
Yeah,
always. This is just the ranch.
Yeah.
So at the OG off-grid property, when we were doing that drywall, a lot of people let us know what to do next time.
Yeah, don't run it up and down. Well, I think we were even told that in the shop, in the room.
Oh yeah. The little space at the bottom.
Yeah, like all that stuff.
So that's what we did this time.
And then we got told not that. There's certain people that are like, why'd you do it like that? And then at the off-grid, we used mesh tape for the seams, and everyone was like, don't do that. You'll have problems. Just use the paper. And then I showed the paper one in this intro, and people were like, don't use the paper, use the mesh.
So what do?
We apparently hire someone, and when it's done, you can't tell what it's used with, and it's good.
Yeah. No, we're going to get it down. We are going to use a sponge.
Yeah, so we're not going to sand it. We're going to use a sponge to smooth it. Mm-hmm. Do all that. I feel a lot more confident doing it now than when we did. I didn't really know too much about it. Yeah, I knew a little bit, but not much.
I remember whenever we were doing that at the OG off-grid, you were like, people won't believe I'm doing drywall. And then those are the comments, I thought I'd never see you do drywall.
Yeah, so here I am doing it again. Mm-hmm. That's what love will do to you. If it were me, I'd just put wood on the walls, plywood, stain it, be done with it.
Psh, whatever.
No, I do like the look of drywall. It's just, I give it up to people who do drywall for a living. Mm-hmm. Y'all got talent. Y'all got some skills.
Especially those rounded corners.
That's just those things.
Still.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just funny. We're kind of just reading through comments and stuff. And one comment that I'm very proud of, I don't remember the name, but they commented and they said, just wanted you to know that over the last few videos, we've really noticed the editing and color grading and all of that. Just wanted you to know it's not going unappreciated. That warmed my little heart this morning. It's so cold in here, and I just felt like I can run a marathon after hearing that.
Baby.
What? This big head needs to be pumped up a little more sometimes. No, but to spend that time, that's what I enjoy the most with editing, is the little I don't
little
know,
things.
the little things, color. Like a lot of people, if people saw what it looked like before I did color and stuff, they would probably freak out.
Mm-hmm.
It is just like gray. Then you add everything in, but
it does make a huge difference.
yeah.
You know, like I'll look over when he's editing,
and then you just like your heart just warms up seeing me just so happy.
And then it'll be like before, and then like go into like a shot that you've edited. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, pretty big difference. I'd love to, again, we talked about this, but I'd love to share that wealth of knowledge with some of y'all. Not with everybody. I think we've talked about that as well. I don't know if that was just me and you.
I think you just talked about it with me.
Oh, I don't care. I'll tell y'all right now. I'm very honest. I want some people out there to know my skills.
Yeah.
Screw them. They don't deserve to get that free tricks and tips.
Yeah.
From Jason.
Yeah, they probably don't.
No. I don't think they even know how to utilize my tips and tricks anyways. But
or would they do it and then say that?
We can get into all that if we want. Marley!
Go holler at your son.
He's coming back.
Oh, okay.
But
yes.
I don't know. We're pretty excited with the way the house is going.
Yeah. And the camper. We worked on something for the camper.
Yeah, we did.
It's going to come out today.
Baby, I'm not just a one-trick pony.
I know that.
Remember my song?
Mm-mm.
Dang it, it's such good lyrics. I can't sing it on here. But,
I don't remember.
Baby!
Oh.
That was good.
Yeah, it's a Dale song. I forgot.
Yeah.
Because
Dale wrote a song.
he's wrote a couple songs written.
I'm telling you. We got to get the studio set up. And then we're going to buy those electric drums.
Every time we do talk about the studio, some people have brought up the fact that we do have a shop. How come we aren't using the shop as a studio?
Well, here's the thing. One, we would have to haul a generator over there to power it.
Yeah,
Then,
whenever we do get power, I don't know if we're ever...
Not ever, but not anytime soon.
Yeah, gonna run power to it.
Yeah, because we're really trying to transition all our stuff this way, and like we don't want the animals over there. That's another topic, but we're trying to move everything more towards us, centralized. That way, the water, the power. Then eventually, maybe we can run power and water over there. But to make it to where we could do it anytime soon, everything's kind of this way. It just got to go this way.
And because whenever we eventually do get power, but to run it all the way back or through to the shop, it would be very, very, very expensive.
Yeah, a lot. And then on top of that, we're not in there enough, so then mice will start to get in there. It's just the reality of things. Is it's like any barn or whatever. If you're just not in it a lot, that's where like mice are gonna go.
Yeah, so it's kind of a storage.
Yeah, it does make sense, and trust me, we thought about it. It's just not the best option. Definitely also prefer if we're gonna do something like put it close to the tiny house. And then that way it is easier for electric stuff, but also we have an idea for it that you guys it would make sense. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Because we didn't sing, babe. Yeah. We have ideas for that. I mean, yes, it does make perfect sense to utilize it. It's just, that'll end up being something else later. It will get utilized, just not for that. But yeah.
Eventually get power out there.
Yeah.
Out here.
Maybe. Someone did ask, I don't know if it was in Jared's live chat last night. I think it was. What would you do if you can't get the easement from the neighbors?
Oh, yeah, someone did ask that.
well, if for some reason, and this blew my mind when we got the property, we thought there's power lines out here.
You guys have seen them?
Yeah, like we'll get power, and don't think all you idiots. All the neighbors right here that bought the property thought the same thing, and the neighbor next to us, he's like, I tried getting power and they won't even give it to me. I got to get an easement from the neighbor. How do you ask the neighbor to donate part of their property to cut all your trees down to do this? So I do need to go talk to him. It's just one of those that I want to make sure I have the time to actually sit there. You don't want to just walk over, ask if you can cut some of his trees down and leave.
I'm like, all right.
That's a really bad neighbor. You want to be able to spend the time there with them and all that. So that's what we're trying to figure everything out. I may even do it today because I got to go get more of those fence corners. That'll eat up part of my day.
Are you gonna film any of that?
I don't know. We'll see.
You should at least film the dog.
Baby, be quiet.
I'm telling you, that dog looked like Dexter and Riley put together.
I mean, yes. But she's been nonstop asking me for that dog. I'm like, I can't just buy the dog.
I'm not asking you. I'm just
saying to steal it. We'll find another welder. We don't need him anymore. No, but I might go try to talk to him. But if for some reason we can't, have we told him how much it was gonna potentially cost to get power out here?
I don't know.
We're just putting all the truths out today.
Yeah.
About $10,000. That was a quote. That's not even a for sure number.
Could it be less?
We gotta run it
more.
like a quarter of a mile or something.
Yeah, and that's just to start out. That's where we're running it to Jared's, and then eventually we're gonna have to run it further. Yeah,
so it's a lot of money to get it in. So if for some reason we can't, because I've talked to like Colby and stuff too. He's like, dude, you can get a pretty good solar setup, you know. So worst case, we're getting power.
Yeah.
Now I'll say this. I would absolutely love to have power from a pole to have it. Yeah. But I would not be disappointed if we had a full solar setup.
Yeah, I would like to do solar in general.
Yeah, we just wouldn't have to do as big of a solar setup
if we had
normal power.
Yeah, in my head, I'm one of those that I get scared that things might happen out in the world. So it's like, that's one thing of having this place too, is if anything happens, we will be okay.
Well, we'd be better off. You never know what could happen, but
we would be better off.
We'd be better off than in a city or somewhere else. You know, especially if we have solar and we have a water well. That was our original plan anyways, was to have some sort of solar setup, but also have it hooked to the grid. Yeah. Now, if we can't have it hooked to the grid, that's fine. We can figure it all out. Yeah.
And
technology is so good now, solar's not as expensive as it used to be. It used to be insane. I remember when it first started happening, my dad was just like, all right, looking at doing solar on the house, having this and that, and then you just start looking at price. It's like, dang. I mean, you're talking, you spend more on solar than your own house. It's like, it was so expensive back in the day. And then now, we can't get people to stop emailing us to send us solar generators.
Yeah.
We get them. I mean, they're like knockoff Chinese brands and stuff, but
wouldn't be anything.
Yeah.
We would use.
Yeah, we couldn't utilize. It's not. I'm just getting that. Like the price for solar is so cheap that literally everybody sells them now. But yeah. I mean, that was a good question.
I don't think Jared answered it. He probably was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Jared was too far into the cougar chasing or something last night. They were going crazy last night. Yeah, I want to put this out there for y'all. Jared's really not going for a cougar. Y'all could be living the dream and having that flirt moment or whatever, but the chances of him bringing a cougar out here is very slim to none. He won't even bring a young chick out here, so he ain't gonna bring an older chick out here. So I hate to crush hearts, but this is just the This is the segment of truth.
Yeah. We even got an email about trying to hook Jared up.
I do get messages and emails and stuff about Jared.
So.
Y'all hit him up if y'all want to try.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be the middleman. But yeah. Jared, I don't know if he said it in his live chat or not, but he did get some stuff in yesterday too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was funny. You're just like, there goes a forklift down our driveway.
Yeah, I was outside playing with Barley, and I was actually recording too. And then I look over, and I'm like, there's just some dude driving a forklift down the driveway. Like, oh.
Did that video already come out or no?
Then that'll come out today.
Oh, so we add, yeah. But yeah, I was just sitting here, she's like, there's a guy with a forklift going down our driveway. I'm like, did he like park? She's like, no, he's like on the forklift going down our driveway.
The dogs didn't care at all. Like,
they probably just thought it was like a tractor or something.
I was gonna say, none of them barked. I was like,
no, yeah.
It's so weird because if you pull up, like,
oh, they'll go 8.
Yeah, they hear a car pulling up, like everything, but not the forklift. I guess that's the very sneakies.
Yeah, if you want to come rob stuff from us, bring a tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. I'm not too excited about having to drive all the way again today to go get
what
the panel or the corners.
I think it's going to be a lot faster today.
Well, yeah.
You can take the highway.
Yeah, we actually have a good trailer.
Yeah. Testing out the trailer.
We'll be able to load it down correctly.
Yeah.
All of that. So I am excited to get it because we can actually start working on the fence to get the animals in, and that's something that has been like, I don't know, this weight I feel like on our shoulders.
Yeah. This is how much I want this to happen. I would rather the animals be moved and that whole thing be done.
Postpone the tiny house?
Yes. Than be in the tiny house or whatever.
Yeah.
I just think, again, just having them right there, they're just part of every day. I mean, they are a part of every day, but
they would be more part. Y'all just don't understand the layout. Like, all right, let's just say...
We need to throw a drone up so you guys can see.
I know. Let's just say, like, this is our land and Baby Point where we are.
So which one's the front?
Down here in the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom. So we are up at the front.
There's 60 acres, y'all.
Yeah, the 60 acres. Animals are like over
here. And Jared is like right here halfway.
Yeah.
So just it lets you know. So then
put it back.
But
so if we're here,
the new area.
We'll put it right here.
Yeah.
So
we're a lot closer.
Right there.
Yeah.
And this is where our barndominium's gonna be.
Yeah.
And then
yeah. That's probably gonna be the thumbnail. I'm like base and you're just like YouTube picks the worst thumbnails.
They really do.
Yeah.
It's most time whenever I'm looking real rough, I'm like, Jason, why
did you
do me dirty like that?
It'll always get you mid like.
Yeah, like so bad, and then he'll just put it out.
It'll give you 3 options, and I'm sorry, they're all bad. If you ain't gonna take a photo, then you get what you get. And don't
if we're not together, I'll call him and be like, Jason.
She'll be pissed.
So why did you do me dirty like that?
Sometimes I don't even pick a thumbnail. It just does it.
So you do it sometimes on purpose.
Nah. Maybe.
He's all looking cute, and I'm like,
that's every day, baby.
He's a narcissist.
I love you. We were listening to, was it Kill Tony?
I don't know which
one. They were talking about Bell's palsy.
Oh, that was,
Correction?
Theo Vaughn.
Oh, yeah.
And Tony Hitchcock.
They were talking about, people with, Bell's palsy. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, I wish it was a college show. I'd be like, I met my fiance when she had Bell's palsy.
You would get roasted more than I would at that moment.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Look what it ended up being.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah. I took that chance of you being droopy your whole life. Could have been. Yeah.
You had one eye you would look at.
Baby, I was so good looking you were slobbering over me. Yeah.
I wasn't like that.
Yeah.
No. At that point, I wasn't.
No. Whenever you were drinking your drink, though, you were like, it's probably going to come out the side of my mouth.
Yeah, I couldn't, like,
You
really
had to get
drink.
a
Or
straw.
especially, like, yeah, if I did a straw, I'd have to, like, kind of put it back. But if I, like, took a big drink, it just kind of...
I don't even remember, like, I remember our first date and everything. But I don't remember your face really being, like,
No, it wasn't.
noticeably, like, I mean, when you smiled, it would kind of stay the same, and then the other side would kind of go up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, like, noticeable.
At that point, it wasn't, like, real bad. It was a little bit with my eye, but like, a little bit delay in blinking, both of them together.
I was blinking enough for both of us.
Yeah, so it worked out.
Yeah. So, moral story of this is...
Yeah, you just came over and told me everything about your life, and I was like, well, my name's Danielle, I don't know. You just came and just sat in the back, and you just started talking and talking. I was like...
Oh, in the backyard.
Yeah, I was like, you trying to go get some dinner?
I was nervous.
You trying to, like, trying to go get a drink? Like, maybe ask about me, I don't know. And
Well...
then you're like, and then...
You weren't talking a whole lot.
Because you were talking.
No.
Yeah. So...
I think I intimidated you and you just weren't talking a lot.
No, I was just like, man, this dude's got a big head.
And you liked it. Here you
That
are.
was our first date. It's because you're good looking.
Whatever works.
Yeah. You got a good looking face, baby. See?
But yeah.
Tiny house.
Moral of the story is don't judge a book by its cover. It's what's on the inside that matters. And your face may have been a little screwed up.
It was a little screwed up.
But you had a good heart.
He loves you a lot.
But he loves you a lot. We've told that story, I think.
Really long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever we were selling some things from the house, and Jason came with, and it was this lady from Poland. We pulled up. You can tell she didn't really like the fact that he had a lot of tattoos. Very thrown off at first, and then, like, after talking and everything.
And I'm, like, helping move stuff.
Yeah.
And...
She goes, you have a lot of tattoos, but you have a very sweet heart.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh. And then, just as it was going on, she just pointed out, she's like, he loves you a lot.
See? She knew. But, yeah. I got a lot of tattoos.
You have a very sweet heart.
Yeah. If you guys watch the Cracker Life, we talk tattoos.
Coming out today.
Yeah.
Did Danielle get a tattoo?
Ooh. Alright, guys. I think the cinnamon roll with the maple, I guess I just told them what it was. If you made it this far, it's pretty good.
We got maple coffee because my all-time favorite combination is coffee with a maple donut.
And I knew that, and I saw it.
And you said that.
Yeah.
I said baby. But just the best combination. So we got that. The only thing was like what creamer would go good with it. So I did the sugar cookie in it.
I did the Cinnabon cinnamon roll, and I think that's
Yeah.
it was good.
So I was thinking like maple frosted sugar cookie would be good. But also my coffee's cold.
You waited 45 minutes for getting out of bed to get
So
it.
I'm not going to judge it just yet. I would take a sip of yours, but that would taste like straight sugar.
Well, yeah. Mine's cold as soon as I pour half a gallon of creamer in it.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Moral story. If you made it this far...
Jason has a lot of tattoos, but he has a very sweet heart.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
That's the moral of my story.
Baby. That's romantic. Alright, guys. I'm tired of this sappy stuff.
You love it. There it is.
Bye.